Hello friends, I welcome you all on to this English lecture on English drama. In the last few sessions, we were discussing definition and nature of drama and under the module number 1, that is elements of drama. So we decided to understand elements of before discussing elements of drama. We will discuss about the definitions of drama. We will understand the nature of drama, and as per we were discussing all these things. In the first lecture we discuss about definition of drama. We think about or discuss about the etymology of drama. However, in the next lecture we discuss about the historical development of drama. We learn that how drama originated in Greek and Roman literature, Roman culture, and how it from medieval period to reach to the modern stage. So we learn that also, historical development of drama also. And in the last session we were discussed the nature of drama, and we come to know that drama is essentially a performing art, performing play. Therefore it is also called as a staged art. So let us continue the same discussion on a definition nature of drama. And I would like to introduce you here the Martin Esslin, who wrote Theatre of the Absurd, and he has the credit to define the term for the or coin the term for the first time, that is a theater of the absurd, which is one of the most important subgenre or most important theater tradition of a modern drama. So Martin Esslin, in his book Anatomy of a Drama, has defined the drama into five points, and let us discuss that, and then we will move towards the other definitions. So see, the first what he say, drama can be seen as a manifestation of the play instinct, as in children who are playing mother and father. You can see drama can be seen as a manifestation of a play instinct, as in children who are playing mother and father. Many times we see that children enact the role of a mother and father. When they were playing with each other, they enacted a role of a mother and father. Father goes to work, mother cooks something, and when father came back, he she offered him a food. So all these things is enacted. That is also, that is can be seen as a drama, can be seen as a manifestation of the play instinct, as in a children who are playing mother and father. But there are several roles played in uh, uh, child's imagination, children's imagination. So this is what the first thing. Second thing is that drama is something one goes to see, which is organized as something to be seen. This is also, see, drama is something one goes to see, and which is organized as something to see. So this is again a performing art, performance. It is performed on the stage, and we go to see the performance, we go to observe the performance, and it is organized to be seen by someone. So this is what drama. Say third one, it is an enacted fiction, an art form based on mimetic action. This is also a very basic definition. You can see enacted fiction, an art form based on mimetic action, that is imitation, imitative action is played on the stage, and it is enacted a fiction on the stage. Fourth one, in arts, drama is the most elegant expression of thought nearest to the truth. So you can see, as it is enacted on the stage, it is near to truth. It is just like we were watching the real life experience in front of us. So this is what you can say is a very near the expression, elegant expression of thought nearest to the truth, and that is a peculiarity of a art of a theater. that is more realistic. It is enacted on the play and we watch it. For example, I give you the example of Samuel Beckett's Endgame. In Samuel Beckett Endgame, you can see that few characters were caught underground when there is a nuclear annihilation. The world is destroyed due to nuclear blast, and these few survivors were living under this underground, and one character is walking and watching what is happening outside. So this is what you can see. It is near to truth, nearest to the truth. We realize that what will happen when nuclear annihilation actually happens on earth. So this is what is near to reality. It is the most concrete form in which, this is the fifth one, it is the most concrete form in which art can recreate human situation, human relationship. So this is what you can see. Art can recreate human situation and human relationships. So this is what very concrete form. It is a very as the players were enacting their roles on the stage, it appears as we were watching real situation, real human relations, or real human situations we were watching. So this is what are the five definitions of a Martin Esselin, and he has defined it in Anatomy of Drama. uh, Martin Esselin write this book Anatomy of Drama and define these five basic definitions of drama. I will read it for you once again and then we will go for the next one. So drama can be seen as a manifestation of the play instinct, as in a children who are playing mother and father. First. Second, drama is something one goes to see, which is organized as something to be seen. Second. Then third, it is an enacted fiction, an art form based on mimetic action. Fourth, in arts, drama is most elegant expression of thought nearest to the truth, that is reality. And fifth one, it is the most concrete form in which art can recreate human situation, human relationships. So these are the five basic definitions of drama, or we may say that the word drama given by Martin Esselin in his book Anatomy of Drama. Then Aristotle definitions some of these and other numerous definitions of drama by different scholars. He defines drama simply as an imitation of an action. So see, you can see this is a very basic definition given by Aristotle. Who is Aristotle? Aristotle is again a philosopher, a Greek philosopher, and he proposes a definition of drama. And what is it? It is imitation of an action, imitation of an real action, and this imitation is enacted on the stage. So Aristotle defined drama simply as an imitation of an action. He links it to the mimetic impulse in human beings, like children playing father and mother in childhood play. So this is what mimetic, imitation. We also make imitation. Many times we make imitations. Even the hairstyle we use, the style we speak, the bicycle we drive, all this style we have adapted, imitating from someone else. Many times you can even see most of the students act like a hero on the campus. So that is an imitation, and that is a mimetic impulse in human beings. So Aristotle connect this with this mimetic, connect this dramatic art with the mimetic impulse in human beings. So this is a very basic definition of a drama, imitation of an action. This means that imitation is a part of life, and human beings have the desire to imitate others, situations, or events. So this is what is a very basic kind of situation and basic kind of definition. And what Aristotle is doing, Aristotle is connecting this art with the basic mimetic impulse in human beings. And after connecting this art, he is saying that we have the desire to imitate others, situations or events, and this kind of impulse, imitative impulse, gave birth to the art of a drama. So however, there is one more dramatist, Bertolt Brecht. Brecht is also known as a dramatist of an Alien theater. Brecht introduces us with an Alien theater who try to make a distance between audience and the uh, stage, and this distance gives a detached position to the audience to judge or to be a critical, instead of assuming ourselves or realizing ourselves on the stage, or realizing our own representation, our own emotions with the emotions of the characters. We detach ourselves from the act and try to be a critical one. So this is Bertolt Brecht, the father of Alien theater in modern art. So Bertolt Brecht insists that drama is not just an imitation of action. So there is a huge gap between these two definitions of drama, or the Aristotle's opinion on drama and Bertolt Brecht's opinion on a drama. Aristotle strongly believes that drama is originated with the by the mimetic impulse of a human being. However, Bertolt Brecht says that it is not just an imitation of an action. It is imitation, but it is not just only that. Is not, but a tool for demonstration of a social conditions. I told you that across the time, across the history, drama changed its forms, and it changed its forms according to the motive of the dramatists. So when we think about the Aristotle's motive is different, and the playwright's motive at the time of Aristotle or the Greek dramatist were different, and the Bertolt Brecht motive is totally different. He want to highlight the social condition. He is using theater, he is using art, performing art as a tool to demonstration of a social condition. It is not just an entertainment, but an instrument of a political and social change. You can see it is a very broad kind of definition of a drama. Bertolt Brecht is given. Bertolt Brecht think that it is an instrument of a political and social change. And for that, when we think about a Bertolt Brecht drama, there is one more Italian playwright, Lunghi Pirandello. He write six characters in the search of a director. So this is again, and there is one dramatist, Trechak Hanolkar, uh, and his play Ek Shunya Bajira. You can see they also use the Alien theater. In this Alien theater, what they do, they make a distance between art, uh, stage, and the audience. So this is what, and this is deliberately is kept. For example, when Ek Shunya Bajirao, he keep on saying that, or he keep on giving the instructions that अरे नाटक संपलं, अंक संपला, टाका ना तो पडदा, अरे हा लाईट का चालत नाही आहे, कुठे गेला हा. So this is what you can see. Or many times it happens that one of the audience came on the stage and he start saying that why this drama is late, start drama immediately. So what is the purpose behind all these things? The purpose is that the audience should not uh, associate with the actors, but instead they should take a critical position, a distant position, and criticize the action. Think it critically instead of getting emotionally attached with the characters. So this is what the Alien theater is. So it they believe, strongly believe, that it is an instrument. Theater is an instrument of political and social change. For these definitions, we can conclude that a drama is a way of creating or recreating a situation, an articulation of reality through impersonation or enactment. Understand this. I will read this definition once again. This is a very important definition that we have created after understanding the definition of uh, uh, Aristotle and definition of Bertolt Brecht. Aristotle represent the ancient Greek and Roman literature. However, Bertolt Brecht represent the modern theater. So both these definition, one from ancient and one from modern, is given to you to compare and understand the nature of theater of art. And after understanding all these things and even understanding the Martin Eslin's five basic definitions, we can conclude, we can draw a conclusion, or we can draw an all inclusive, all compulsive definition of a drama. And what is that? Drama is a way for creating or recreating a situation, an articulation of reality through impersonation or a reenactment. If it is possible for you, write down this in your notebook. I will repeat it once again. See, write it down. Drama is a way of creating or recreating a situation, an articulation of reality through impersonation. What is the meaning of impersonation? Impersonation म्हणजे भूमिका वठवणे, impersonation, or reenactment, action परत एकदा करणे, the imitation of an action, you can say. And so this is what the definition is. An action becomes a drama if it is an imitation of an earlier action, real or imaginary. So this is enacted on the stage. And for instance, the story of a hunter who goes to the forest, kills an antelope, and takes it home, even if he is dancing as he goes home, is not a drama. So this is what you can say. But when a dramatist write a role of a hunter who goes to forest, kills an antelope, and takes it home, and while taking it home he dances, so that is a drama. So this is an action, you can see action becomes a drama if it is an imitation of an earlier action or imagined action. So this is what a drama, this is not a critical one, this is a simple definition. You can easily understand the definition of the same. So young man who then let us begin with the imitation, the word imitation. So you can see what is imitation. Imitation is imitating the action, means what we were doing, we were mimicry, we were doing a mimicry of the action that is already done. Imitation to some extent is a reflection of an action in a real life. So what is happening in the real life is reflected on the stage. It is close to reality but not reality. You can understand that what is enacted on the stage is close to reality but it is not reality. It is just the representation of reality on the stage. So this basic thing you should understand, that this is not reality, though it is a reflection of reality, it is just a reflection of it, it is not reality. In imitation you assume a role and not pretend. Understand, in imitation you assume a role and not pretend it. You take on or claim the personality of the person you are imitating. For example, I am playing a role of a Mahatma Gandhi in a play. So what I should do, I should imagine the role. and I should enter into the role, and I should behave as Gandhiji might behave in a real life. And imitation therefore involves an illusion of the reality. So this is, imitation is always involved illusion of the reality and willing suspension of disbelief. This is very important kind of thing. Willing suspension of a disbelief. What the drama is a willing suspension of a disbelief. It is an illusion of a reality. Is it reality? It is not reality. What is it? It is illusion of reality created on this stage. So the actor creates an illusion of reality to make the action credible, to let you know the action, what is happening on the stage, what is the story is explored through the actions, story is explored through the dialogues. And when you watch, when you observe as an audience, you understand the story, it is revealed to you. The audience, in order to believe him, suspends its doubt and believes that what is watching is real. And how we watch the drama, even the film, when we think about it, we watch the film as it is real. Many times you can see that elder ladies or elder men even, they start crying when villain beats to the hero. So what is that? That is a realization or assimilation with the character, or entering into the character and start thinking that I am the hero and the villain is beating me. So he start or she start crying. So this is what we watch the movie or we watch the drama as suspending the disbelief, suspending the doubt that it is not real. We watch it as a real. We watch the cinema as it is a real one. So this is what we should, uh, and therefore it is called as a willing suspension of a disbelief. So this explains why sometimes you are moved to tears as you watch the suffering of a particular character, when you are watching a home video or any other dramatic presentation. This is what you can. So it is important to note here that the action might not have existed before in reality. It may be in imaginary. The playwright could imagine or conceptualize an action, then write it down or present it. For example, you can see in Macbeth, there is a witch scene where the three witches were there and on the road of a Macbeth, and they make a prophecy. So this action is not a real one. This is an imaginary action. Or in the same play, Macbeth observes that a dagger is automatically moving towards the King Duncan. So this is what is an imaginary action. So it may be imaginary or may be real, uh, written by a dramatist. Then impersonation. So imitation is a broader term for copying somebody or something. Impersonation, भूमिका वटवणे. In impersonation, we narrow it down to copying people. Generally, we impersonate or pretend to somebody in order to deceive people or to entertain them. When we think about impersonations, जर मराठी अर्थ डिक्शनरी मध्ये जर पाहिला तर त्याचा मराठी शब्दशः अर्थ होतो तोतियागिरी. तोतियागिरी म्हणजे फसवणे. So this is what you can see. Generally we impersonate or pretend to be somebody in order to deceive people or to entertain them. Usually in impersonation, the actor tries to be as a convincing as possible. White drapery and all these things. For example, a young actor is playing a role of 80-year-old old man, so he will wear that kind of costumes. He will act like that, he will wear a makeup like that, and then he will assume that he is a 80 years old, and then he will start enacting on the stage. In acting, this is called getting into the role. Impersonation could be interchanged with a role playing. So this is what impersonation is. Then there is one more concept, that is representation. What is representation? Representation is to give or show something again. In drama, the artist may have been inspired by a particular action and decided to reproduce it or represent it on the stage. So you can see there are several plays that were inspired by the real action of a French Revolution. So this is a representation of the real action. So this is a representation. Then reenactment. See, reenactment is somewhat similar to representation. However, in reenactment, there is a clear indication that a particular action is be reenacted. Person or action will personate specific character in original action. So reenactment and representation may be imaginary one, but a reenactment is a more real one. So this is what you can see the nature of drama. We learn the words like reenactment, we learn the word like representation, we learn the word like impersonation, we learn the word like a imitation. So I hope that you understand all these things. All these things are not very difficult one to understand, but all these are very important to understand the elements of a drama. So we will stop here and continue the same in the next session. Thank you for listening.